He looks great with all that gold on him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther!
A man who knows what this business is all about. Checks and championships. He's got double the gold and double the pay right now.
He's looking pretty unshakable entering the ring.
Yeah, and whether he is or not, just appearing that way to your challenger is what it takes. And the champion knows that.
The always confident Ricky Saints. Always making waves in WWE.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 194 pounds, Ricky Saints!
Heck of a rookie year for this man. North American champion, NXT champion. Saints has a bright future, man.
Soak it in. Absolute star power on a whole other level. Behold the revolution, courtesy of Ricky Saints.
And as the bell rings, we have a match featuring Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints is the definition of what it means to be a five-tool superstar. This is a guy that doesn't just have it all, he's able to unleash it all with incredible accuracy and speed.
Yeah, and you can tell that's because he has a tremendous amount of confidence in what he does. Even when it seems like he's on the losing end, his confidence enables him to find the upper hand.
But when you're in the ring against Gunther, the bottom line is you're in trouble, dog. The ring general is cold, calculating, and absolutely dominant. He won't hesitate to just rip you apart in there.
Nothing stands between Gunther and his goals for long. Gunther cruelly and methodically dismantles anything that gets in his way.
It's because of certified bangers like what we're experiencing now that Raw's been a force for more than 3 decades.
Locking up with one another.
Working their way out and wrenching into a side headlock.
Finding a way out to get the top wrist lock here.
Switching it up with a hammerlock.
Sweeps the leg.
Countering that offense. Gunther quick to the counter. Hoisted up.
Last Symphony. Directly into the pin attempt.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
He's not letting anyone get him.
Oh, no. Not right now. Not at this point in time.
Hold the phone, baby. A little distraction right here.
Taking advantage.
Both arms trapped into the crucifix, shoulders down.
Immediately powers out.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage. Chop!
Shoulders down, this could be it.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Oh, can't even keep him down for a 2 count.
Saints held close. Uh-oh.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Looking to wrench the arm now.
Able to fight out with a punch to the face.
Up into the fight.
Ricky telegraphing that one.
Series of reversals. Gunther's going to set his opponent up for that.
With unbelievable power. Big opening for Gunther to take this.
Absolutely millimeters away from a 3 count. You don't get many kickouts after that move.
It is just unbelievable. And Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now. And the ring.
Stopping all that nonsense right now.
Hammered down with a reverse DDT. Looking for the victory. There's 2. Absolute power.
How in the world is he still holding on? Drop kick.
Now Gunther looking to secure the match. Shoulders up before 2.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here. What's Ricky gonna do with this? What a driver!
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Back into the ring here. Counter on Gunther pays off. Using the elbow as a weapon. Neither superstar giving an inch here. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Impaled by a spear.
Ricky Saints turning up the intimidation factor. Reverse the situation with an elbow.
Boom.
Gunther could be out. Kicks out. He still has life.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here. Taking the shoulder to them hard there.
And he's clearly on his last legs now.
Oh, he's in a bad way now. All he can do is keep going. Try to ignore the pain.
Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut. Going for the pin. Is this over?
2. Digging deep for a kick out.
He must have used his last ounce of energy to get that shoulder up.
Come on, this isn't necessary. Just focus on the match.
Don't you think they would focus if the referee would just do their job properly? Don't...
Gunther gonna set the opponent up and go for that big power bomb.
Can Saints come back from that? We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Gunther definitely thought that would put him down. I can't imagine he's going to take it easy on him after such a defiant kick out.
Take notes, everyone. This is what real war looks like. This is true passion in the ring, man.
These men are leaving it all between them.
Going in for the win here.
And he fights it off.
I can't even believe this anymore. I just want to sit back and enjoy this battle. Oh, yes, man. He slipped out of the way there. Blasted right in the face.
And the pressure on Ricky continues to mount.
Gonna be hard to stop Gunther here. Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Catches the kick. A reversal. Well scouted.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
And a loud crowd doesn't get any harder than this. These people are on the edge of their seats. You gotta love it.
The ring general. Powerbomb.
Come on, that has to be enough.
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
A defiant kick out. That's what that was. He's letting everyone know if you want to keep him down, you're going to have to put him down.
It is just unbelievable. And Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now. A non-stop assault from Gunther here.
Ricky has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Gunther. Uh-oh. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
And a reversal by Ricky.
Ricky managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Yeah, Saints getting some newly determined focus.
This just might be the greatest match we've seen in a while.
I don't think anyone can argue that.
Headlock applied, tossed without regard. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
And shifting over for the cover.
There's two. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Oh, he's really giving everything he has in this match, and he's still got more.
Gets out of dodge.
Stops the kick.
Takedown gets them out of danger.
Reversed into a DDT.
Everything working against Saints now.
Gunther's in a position of power here. Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. Saints telling his opponent to bring it. This has been a display of the highest caliber.
Just listen to this crowd. I can't hear myself think.
And another counter.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind. Legs caught.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Gunther got surprised there. Sharp chop.
Ricky dodges all in time.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own. Gone for looking dominant.
Burning lariat.
That's Gunther.
Gunther said it's about enough. Boy, he's going to go for that rear naked choke. He got it. He got it.
He's in excruciating.
And that's it. It's over.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
A valiant effort, but you can't deny that the earlier distraction had catastrophic repercussions throughout the match.
Outside interference is always a possibility in WWE. That's why you always have to be aware of your surroundings.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from London, England, the Women's World Champion, the Queen.
This competitor is just way too aggressive. They need to do some breathing exercises or something. Unlock the inner peace.
I'm a little surprised to hear that from you, Corey. You endorse anyone who brings a little animosity to the ring.
Well, maybe sometimes I do, but this is too much. They should dial it back. Do some yoga.
Just because she's not defending her title doesn't mean she's taking any pressure off herself tonight.
My phone alarm is blaring because it's Tiffy time!
And her opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
You can tell that Tiffy is ready to climb her way back to the top after being on the shelf for a bit.
Yeah, but in doing so, does she really need to go about breaking the ankles of her opponents? I'm sure Little Miss Perfect is looking to use tonight to assert her position in WWE. While I question her methods from time to time, there is no question that Tiffany Stratton is a serious threat in the ring.
Tiffany Stratton is prepared to get this match underway.
It is hard to believe that it's Tiffy time already, but time flies when you're waiting with bated breath for Tiffany Stratton to come out here and take the spotlight once again.
I don't know that I would say it like that, but I have to admit, Stratton never fails to impress in the ring. She's got the shoulders down. Rotates out and gets the cover. A great counter and a cover. And a kick out.
Early going still, was never going to get a count there. And into the collar and elbow.
Giving out nicely the transition into a waistlock.
Turning the tables, chinlock applied.
Pulled into a kneeling armbar.
Wrenching away on the arm there.
Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys.
Boom! On the mark.
Placing her in the corner here.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and out. Boom! DDT.
Down for the pin. Throws up the shoulder.
Early one count, just to wear her down a bit. Oh no, one of the most dreaded maneuvers in all of sports entertainment. Vertebreaker.
Down for the pin. And the shoulders up.
She's not going to be put away so easily this early.
Tossed by the neck. And that has Tiffany searching. And we got company.
Oh, yeah. Who's it gonna be, though, Cole? Who is it gonna be?
Where are they? Never showed up.
What was that all about?
Stratton was scouted there.
Showing off her best thinking there.
In terms of pure athleticism, Tiffany Stratton can compete with anyone in a WWE ring. But what can she do to truly get the advantage here?
Well, Stratton has to show us and her opponent that her playbook isn't as shallow as some people think it is. It's time to pull out all of her skills, all of her technical ability, and put on a Tiffany Stratton showcase.
Heel kick.
She goes for the cover.
She gets a quick kick out there.
She is not making this easy.
And a well-timed count.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right. And she's returning fire. Ooh, a ferocious attack against Tiffany here.
Tough spot for Tiffany.
The Shining Wizard. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
And as the damage accumulates, you really need to start being more cautious.
Stratton returning to the ring. Strong suplex. Here we go. Here's the pin. She kicks out at one.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Stratton turns it around. She finds her moment and breaks up the onslaught.
I knew she was going to find the answer eventually. Struck in the face mid-attack.
Sit out, powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Cyclone kick. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
Might have caught a second wind here.
Tiffany is being taken full advantage of now.
Tiffany needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes.
On the reverse STO.
Oh, the pinning combination.
She's still in this one.
Sent into the corner.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
With the counter. Stratton able to stop the blitz that was coming her way.
Could be the table turner Tiffany desperately needed.
And she's in a bad way here.
Oh, she's being put to the test now.
Not even a 2 count. She's still holding strong here.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Twist of fate. Wasting no time. Into the cover. She kicks out with force.
Oh, and this match is going to come down to who wants it more. That kick out, that was her saying she wants it more, man.
Bot uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth. She's being prepped for something.
Caught with a knee.
Springboard. Big height, bigger impact.
Tiffany is being taken full advantage of now.
Tiffany's toughness needs to kick in here. Uh-oh.
Phoenix Splash!
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
And only gets a 1 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is she still going like this?
She saw that coming from Tiffany.
Kick to the body. Looking to apply the pump handle. Hoist it up and hit a powerbomb. Will that stop Stratton?
And this has to be it.
And they're still in this.
That usually ends everything, but not tonight.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall.
And we knew that these two would give each other a fight, but neither one of these women is backing down here. Not even a little.
And neither one of them is giving up. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Kick to the body. Looking to apply the pump handle. Hoist it up and hit a powerbomb.
The lights are dimming for Stratton.
Into the pin. 2 count. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
I don't know how she was able to kick out of that, man.
A big... Whoa! She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon.
This building is...
Springboard cutter!
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. dead center.
Knees up, had that telegraphed, but can it be capitalized on?
Ooh, one step ahead there. Able to turn the tides in her favor here.
Here we go. She's fighting back now. She's not going to take this lying down.
And now gets tossed into the ring. And now she's making it to the top rope here. Up high. That's not what she was looking for there.
Get back here. Shoulders down. She might have it.
Almost ended it there.
This is an all-time classic, baby. I'm so glad this match isn't ending. Not just yet.
Stratton is now under pressure.
Stratton trying to withstand this surge. Read that and answered with a backdrop.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Leaping into the wheelbarrow. Up and around.
Boom! DDT. Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Kick out. She still has life.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close.
Tiffany staggering, can barely find her feet.
Kick to the body. Looking to apply the pump handle. Hoist it up and powerbomb down.
And once again, that has to ensure victory. Near fall. Somehow mustering the strength to kick out at the last second.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match. Now she's unleashing everything she has.
Yeah, it's obvious she's on a mission right now.
Set up for that goal line.
Great job refocusing to reverse that. The whole arena is on their feet at this point.
And that must be fueling these superstars. Just another burst of adrenaline could end this.
Back and forth, counter after counter. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Shifts the attack into an inverted DDT.
Unique submission being applied. This inverted Texas cloverleaf.
Submission.
Tapped out.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
I just have to blame the distractions earlier for this result.
Outside interference is always a possibility in WWE. That's why you always have to be aware of your surroundings.
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Vision from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise. He's been demanding this match for quite some time, and now he is ready to compete.
It's about to get bouncy up in here, man.
And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 180 pounds, Javon Evans.
Dynamic offense and athleticism from Evans, matched only by his courage and youthful exuberance.
We're underway with Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson Reed, essentially the epitome of the saying, I didn't come here to make friends, I came here to win. With the mind of a businessman and the offensive styling of a wrecking ball, Bronson Reed is a superstar to both watch and feel.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Shrewd, opportunistic, vicious, and agile. Bronson Reed is the modern-day big man and as dangerous as they come.
But nothing can quite compare to the youthful exuberance that Javon Evans brings to the ring. The boy truly is bouncy in that ring, and in every match, he always manages to bust out some impressive bit of offense that has to be seen to be believed.
And even that is still pretty unbelievable. The sky really is the limit for the young OG.
Oh, man.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring.
Down with force. Hit hard, straight into the pin. Two.
Only a 2 count.
Definitely got rocked on that one, but obviously had the wherewithal to kick out.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament, and that was only a 1.
Tried to make short work of things there.
And Javon Evans really is as fearless as they come in the ring. Unafraid of stepping up to the biggest and baddest. No fear of going high risk.
Yeah, but fearlessness doesn't necessarily mean smarts, Cole. On the contrary, it usually means the opposite. Javon Evans may be unafraid in that ring, but that's a quality that can easily be used against him. That can easily cause him to make a mistake.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Vertical suplex.
Javon's number there. He's definitely been worn down a little.
But this is somewhat to be expected in a back and...
Got him right where he wants him.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
He simply refused to even let the official get any further in the count. He's still very much in this fight.
Turns it around. The reversal. What a counter.
Ouch.
Inverted DDT. What a reversal.
Oh, with authority. Boom.
Getting the knees up just in time.
Knife edge. And shoulders down. This might do it.
And I'm not sure how many more of those kickouts he'll have left in him soon enough.
Oh, well scouted by Reed.
A stomp to the gut turns things around.
Oh, that's right on the knees. That can change everything. Hooked him up.
And a suplex. Gets reversed on Reed.
He's heading back to the ring.
And he retaliates.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Thwarts the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Turning into a win. This could be it.
3, no.
Just barely keeping this match going. Keeping the fight inside them going.
It knew what was coming there. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Cover, cover. This could be it. Bronson saying a lot here with that kick out.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
Taking him to the corner now.
And Reed capitalizes there. Chin-breaking uppercut. Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Hoisted up. Sit on it, driver. Reed is just about to take this.
What? Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again.
Reed.
Bronson Reed. Oh, what a body. Sit on that, driver.
Can Evans recover from that?
2 count. Hangs on by a thread.
Oh, my word. How on earth did he kick out?
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box.
These guys had each other scouted from the start. Neither one of them making this an easy match. Counter after counter.
Oof. Managing to evade a precarious position there. Springboard misses the target. Boom. Catches the boot. And now
Drag it through. Drag it through. Oh, yes.
Oh, not so fast. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Getting your mind back into this is one thing, but getting your body back into it is enough.
Bronson Reed.
landing straight on the knees. Not the intended outcome.
afraid, but that fearlessness has landed him in a very bad position here. Mistakes were clearly made by the young OG. Oh!
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Here we go. Rolling right to the small package pinfall here.
He kicks out at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Go for the suplex. Oh, got him up per time. Oh, wait a minute. Drop behind.
Chop block.
Misses the target.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Turns that in his favor.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
These two are firing off on each other, man. Man, they're really ragging into each other.
This is more like a ballroom brawl between these two.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Oh, this has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Bronson Reed.
Reed might take it here.
2. Oh, he kicked out.
Might have tried to end this too soon.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. What a match this has been. What a fight.
We're all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
Here we go. Roll up right into a small package.
Wards off the pin at 2.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Jagged edge.
Absolutely crushing display of power from the big Aussie.
From the top.
It's do or die for heavens.
Kicks out. Just kicked out.
I can't believe he kicked out of that.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall.
All eyes are glued on the action. No one can look away from this breathtaking spectacle.
A legendary match in the making before our very eyes.
And reversed into a power slam.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. There it is. Reversal.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Javon quickly moves. Slipping out of the way there.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
Reed about to come crashing down.
Bronson Reed.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
There's 2. Got it. What a match. Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
The WWE Universe showing their appreciation for this hard-earned victory.
And I've been saying it, man. Javon Evans needs to get his head in the game. He needs to focus up the next time he enters this ring, man.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Vision from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker might have a temper, but he clearly listens to the right people and make the right choices.
I'm not exactly sure if I agree that he's listening to the right people or making the right choices. Honestly, Breaker's more than proved he can be a top player in WWE all by himself, with his own abilities in and out of the ring.
Look, Breaker wants to have a long, fruitful career at the top of this business, man. And he's doing what he has to do to achieve that. He's playing the game right.
Dragon Lee is about to take flight.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
Known as one of the greatest luchadors in the world, Dragon Lee has been on fire lately, man.
He's headlined the biggest shows in Mexico and Japan, and he's ready to do so in WWE as well. And with the bell, Braun Breaker is ready for action.
The unpredictable, badass Braun Breaker has never been an opponent that's easy to prepare for. He knows his goal here. He has a clear vision ahead of him. And you better believe he's going to do whatever he wants to get it.
He's found more guidance, and that's only made it more dangerous. Breaker has always looked focused, predatory even.
Yeah, then there's
hit hard and straight into the pin.
Gets his shoulder up right before two.
brazen move going for a pin this early, but it did give him a little trouble.
Slips into a rear waist lock. Cover here.
Well, how the turntables.
And only a 1 count. Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt.
Saw it coming and counters it.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Oh, what a Spanish fly. Great counter. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Punishing the shoulder.
Braun Breaker might be one of the most intense superstars in WWE. Can he do it? He's able to kick out before two.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Oh, what a slam. Dragon there, meeting an obstacle to overcome.
Yeah, and that can be a building block for Breaker to build upon.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything. Oh, he had that scouted.
Braun predicted that. Quick exchange of counters there. Oh!
Misses big time. Boom.
for Breaker.
Look at the eyes, piercing daggers right now.
Got out of dodge that time.
Ah, what a neck breaker. Braun Breaker. Breakneck speed.
Spear! Does Breaker finish the job here?
2. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Where on earth is he getting this from? There's no way he should have been able to kick out after all of that.
And Breaker cannot believe that wasn't enough to put him away.
Boom! Fire back with an elbow.
Just a relentless, here we go, shoulders down. Can Lee power out? He got the shoulder up in time.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message. What's Dragon going for here?
Textbook, hoping that was enough, was it? Quick count after 1.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Braun Breaker, his strength on display. This is absolutely incredible. Into a power slam.
Turning it into the pin.
2 count. Fights out at 2.
Running on fumes in there. The gas is running out.
Lee shifts that to his favor.
The dueling reversals.
Lee showing no fear, no intimidation.
Taking things back into the ring.
Ooh, rake of the face. That is agonizing.
Blood check.
Braun Breaker living up.
Here's the cover. Does he have it? Kicks out. He still has life.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick.
Braun Breaker can sense the end is near. This will do it. Can that finish Dragon Lee?
There's 2. And a kick out.
Wow, barely making the escape. I thought that was it.
We're about to learn a lot about this kid, Braun Breaker, guys. How will he respond to such a close near fall?
Go tear the house down tonight.
And they're not done yet.
Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things. Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
This has been a clash of epic proportions.
If I wasn't here, I would think this match was a myth.
With his opponent in a precarious position.
Look at this, he's in the tree. Whoa, Corey, you know what's coming. Mushroom stop.
Lee showing no fear, no intimidation.
Dragon Lee, ready to go. Explodes out of the corner.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
He's able to sidestep. Dragon Lee with a big clothesline. Dragon Lee delivers another big clothesline. Dragon catches the kick there. Oh, nice leg sweep by Dragon Lee.
Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now.
Kick to the midsection. Setting them up. Canadian Destroyer. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now. Dragon Lee ready to go. Explodes out of the corner. Operation Dragon.
Dragon Lee just ended this.
2. He's still in his fight.
Breaker just shattering expectations. Still ready for more after all that.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. What a counter.
Here it comes.
Boom. A battle on the mat now. And Lee escapes.
their breath out. Effective counter.
This capacity crowd is beside themselves tonight. And to tell you the truth, as am I, an instant classic. That
cover. We have a cover.
2. And still in this.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Constant pressure being kept. Batten down the hatches. These two are loaded.
neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
No one is holding back here. Going all out.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with it. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Uh-oh. Telegraphed into a backdrop.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
There's 2.
A hard-fought victory for this superstar tonight.
Yeah, they earned that. Oh, wait a minute. Kendo stick. An attack from out of nowhere.
What the hell's this all about?
Great question.
Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds.
A champion throughout Europe quickly ascended to the main event in NXT. But trust me when I tell you, Cole, Joe Hendry is just getting started.
The fans said his name, he's now here, but now Joe Hendry has to prove himself against the toughest the world has to offer in WWE.
I have every belief he will, because not only do people believe in Joe Hendry believes in Joe Hendry. Some call him the ominous man from Amsterdam. Others, the Dutch Destroyer. But whatever name he goes by, just know, Aleister Black is the last thing you see before your world fades to black.
The legend of Aleister Black. It's always growing. He's a man who loves to fight. He's always wanting to test his limits in the ring.
In recent times, Aleister Black has peeled back the curtain. He's given us some insight into his darkness, insight into his desire to fight.
Oh, man. The calm before the storm. Aleister Black getting into that zone. And then he's going to kick his opponent.
Here's the bell, and we're about to see Joe Hendry in action.
I still don't understand why everyone loses their minds whenever Joe Hendry's music hits. You know who else appears every time I call their name? My dog. That's not a talent. That's not a skill. That's obnoxious.
Yeah, I can see what's hard to understand about a man that's entertaining, good in the ring, and likes to have a good time. I can't imagine why anyone would find that appealing.
And Aleister Black's coming in with a well-crafted artillery. Be prepared to be impressed by one of the most proficient, skilled strikers in the game today. Pulled back into the hip toss.
And into a call-in elbow.
Turning it into the waistlock.
Swift movement here. A transition into a headlock.
Into a side headlock here.
Effective drop toe hold for the takedown. From the middle rope.
Missed top. Gonna flip in the back door here. Oh, with a backslide.
Forces the shoulder up.
Not quite enough to end this match this early.
Just like that, Black gets stopped.
All tied up now.
Impressive awareness from him.
Down with a suplex. And a kick out.
He's looking to get this match won in short order.
Looking to catch him off guard. He throws a shoulder up before two.
Probably knew that wasn't going to be enough at this stage, but every time you cover your opponent, you make them kick out. Every kick out exerts energy.
Bang! Cutter!
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
No, shoulders up at two.
You cannot get much closer to the end than that.
Turns it around. Oh, he cuts it off. Henry comes right back at him. Catches the kick.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Joe gets fended off.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Looking like a rugby match with that tackle. Quick maneuvering, managing, nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Shoulders up.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Oh, back suplex.
And he goes for the pin. No, he kicks out.
And still managing to kick out at only one.
Oh, big close down by Joe Hendry. Another duck by Joe Hendry. Big backdrop by Joe Hendry.
Uh-oh. He had him on his heels, but not for long.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up.
Oh.
Up in the fireman's carry.
Uh-oh.
Alistair Steers going there.
And a nice takedown.
Going for a pin attempt.
Kicks out at just one.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
And retaliates with a counter.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. All the way slam. And they are on their feet.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
And Hendry is turning to the crowd for some assurance.
We saw that one coming.
Joe is attacked. He's going for the pin. A defiant kick out after one.
Somehow they still managed to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
He finally manages to answer back.
Alistair showing it's not a time for lying down. It's a time for fighting back.
A reversal. He saw that coming. He has to be suffering here.
He's running on fumes here. Looks like
Henry has his opponent hooked. Get on your feet for a
Big standing ovation.
Can Alistair Black come back from that?
Oh, he was almost finished.
I thought Black was succumbing to his own shadows after that one, but Alistair lives on.
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this?
Stiff elbow will break that up.
What a counter by Black.
From the middle rope, springboard moonsault expertly executed.
And he fights it off.
oh man, this has to be getting close to the end. Do you believe? Well, believe in.
Standing ovation.
Can Joe close things out?
2. Wow, just barely making it out.
Black showing his proclivity to never surrender. Never ending a fight unless it's on his terms.
All of that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall. We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point. All lined up. Incoming. Bang! Out.
This could be the end for Henry. Oh, got the shoulder up. I can't believe this match is going to continue.
Digging impossibly deep and finding the will to escape just in time.
And Alistair got turned around there.
Deep uppercut connects. Oh, bullseye.
Henry thinks he has it here. And Black getting the shoulder up.
This far along, you'd think he'd be down for a little bit longer.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Saw what was coming, got out of harm's way.
Uh-oh.
Injuries, great technique, right to a schoolboy.
And the count stopped short of 2.
Wow.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. A kick out at 2.
And these are the moments you remember. The fortitude. My God.
Well-timed sweep shifts the balance.
Joe Hendry.
Standing ovation.
Again, there is no way anyone can carry on after that.
I thought Black was succumbing to his own shadows after that one, but Alistair lives on.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things.
The WWE Universe is on their feet watching this war unfold.
And much like the two warriors competing here tonight, I can assure you they won't soon forget it. Oh, I saw it coming and fired back hard.
Going counter for counter now. Can it be capitalized on?
He is looking to do some serious harm.
What a way to get out of that one. Bang, what a boot. Oh, he flips that around. Uh-oh. Joe with the counter.
What a blow to the gut there.
Eats a punch to the face. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Joe Hendry, look at the power here by Hendry.
Standing ovation.
Alistair's in a terrible predicament.
2 count. Hard-fought victory. And look who's here. The champ has come to town.
Well, we knew these two were going to have a showdown sooner rather than later. Well, sooner might well be right now.
Man, this would be great, wouldn't it? I'd love to see these two lock up.
Oh, it's felt inevitable for a long time.
And it may finally happen.
comes 5 feet of fury.
And she's got backup.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
There is a dark intent radiating off Little Miss Bliss here tonight. Alexa always has something devious in mind.
Not that that's anything new. Alexa likes to play nice backstage, but there's always a viciousness beneath the surface.
The Queen walks among us.
Charlotte always wants to be the best and demands the competition to prove it.
And her partner from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair is just always prepared for any opponent. Look at her, just oozing confidence right now.
The brighter the lights and bigger the stage, Charlotte just flourishes under it all.
The Queen is always set to protect her throne under any circumstance.
And her sheer presence here alone is enough to intimidate everyone in the locker room tonight.
A Triple Crown and Grand Slam champion, Charlotte, is always a serious threat in that ring.
Lost over a year of her career to injury and became the first ever two-time Women's Royal Rumble winner on her first night back.
Once again, Charlotte's claimed her rightful spot in the main event on the grandest stage of them all. Success is second nature to Charlotte Flair.
The woman known as the Beautiful Madness.
And their opponents, first, from Tokyo, Japan,
Effortless confidence follows Julia the moment she enters any room, and that extends to the wrestling ring as well.
The Beautiful Madness, calm as ever, just before she strikes hard and fast.
Truly disarming is Julia, and for her opponents, by the time you realize just how dangerous she is, it's practically too late. She's most likely already hit you with the knockout blow. The disarming Julia, ready to introduce the WWE Universe to strong style. Ready to do some business, it's Kiana James.
and her partner from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James.
Was one of America's top young businesswomen, got a degree in business to become an entrepreneur, and then decided to join WWE.
Well, Kiana has the business acumen, the charm, and the skill to get things done. Kiana James going to show she's as fierce as she is calculating.
Time to test how well these superstars work together. It's a good old tag team match. Getting underway, we see Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And we'll see if they're prepared for tag team action as they go head-to-head with Julia and Kiana James.
Both sides in this match know that tag team competition is a very specific, very unique art form. We're going to see just who will be the better team here tonight.
Stopped cold with a fist right in the face.
Headlock takeover. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
And saw what was coming there.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
She's looking at it early. And an easy kick out.
It's a little early for an earnest attempt.
Julia answers back.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Trading counters here.
Reversal catches Alexa.
A string of counters. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Quick tag. And pinned in the corner. And a boot to the gut.
It wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two.
Pulled back.
Going for a quick cover. And she kicks out.
Too soon. Axe handle finds the mark.
And an answer from her.
Placing her against the turnbuckle here.
Knee right to the face.
Oh, a knee. She can end this thing right here. And she's not done yet.
Still not staying down for the count. Right into the pin. This could be it.
Not even a 2 count. Still holding strong here.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Fended off by the crossbody. Trying to end this match here and now.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
Somehow she kicked out before the 2.
Charlotte is looking on. Can she get the pinfall?
Maybe.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She stops the ref before the 2 count.
Turns it into a pin attempt and a shoulder in the air.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Julia comes right back at her.
Flair was waiting on that.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Knee smashes right to the spine.
Driven down.
And now the tag. Here's the cover. Is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
Setting them up. Gonna hoist them up high. Fall-away slam. Into a kip-up. And Charlotte displaying this kind of demeanor must be an inherited trait.
Oh, geez, you might break a neck that way.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters. Throwing hands with such tremendous force.
gut wrench.
Oh! Into a German suplex.
9.
That attack might have diminished Charlotte's sense of superiority.
Yeah, Kiana just ramped up her intensity.
And she got the tag.
Deep arm drag. Big blockbuster. Is it enough? Is this the end? Kicks out before the 2 count.
She is still in this fight.
And just like that, she gets out of dodge.
Alexa Bliss, big boot right there. Here we go. DDT.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Opponent hooked. Opponent driven down. Sister Abigail DDT.
Julia is in big trouble.
How in the world was she able to kick out after that?
And with that, Alexa is now perplexed, now wondering, what will it take?
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Left herself exposed here. Suplex.
Tagging her partner in.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Monkey flip! She's going for the victory. And she breaks the count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point. Oh, that'll swell up.
Out of the blue, Bliss gets countered. Being carried around now. Follows up, shoulders down.
How can anyone kick out that fast this late in the match?
Oh, brutal. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Oh, the human torture rack. Up and down. What a slam.
And Bliss cut down to size there.
Kiana showing an aggression that won't be contained.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Julia even more determined than ever now.
And here's Bliss for the win. Kick out just before 2.
She is truly defiant till the end, refusing to go quietly into the night.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Bliss turns that around.
You've got to be impressed by the fight these superstars are showing right now.
This is really anyone's game right now, and that realization is only fueling them more.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Oh, big double axe had it.
She's got her here.
Side slam. Oh, that hurt.
The crowd is fired up. Flair is fired up.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Big chop at your natural selection. You gotta love it.
Flair might take it here.
Shoulders down.
There it is, making sure her team stays in this one.
And she finds an answer to Charlotte.
superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire. This would answer for every move attempted.
And the Queen hits a spear.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
She gets put in the corner. She turns it around with the reversal.
Charlotte now looking to put her opponent to the sword. Oh, this is just classic Charlotte Flair. The figure four applied, and there's the bridge. Figure eight, absolute torture.
Oh, this is not a good situation for her to be in here.
She's cheap.
Well, look at this. Out here, I believe, just to taunt the winner.
Celebrations didn't last long, did they? Sneering, threatening. Take a look at your future.
Drew McIntyre. A superstar who truly embraces in-ring savagery, who delights in vicious combat.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew is just such a powerhouse, but he's also got that agility, that stamina. He's almost unstoppable.
And that's what makes him so versatile in the ring. McIntyre can adapt to whatever the landscape of a match calls for.
McIntyre, simply a perennial threat. I would not want to be in his way.
And his opponent, weighing in at 228 pounds, Kenny Omega!
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the business.
Can they even work their hands properly? Apparently, they lack a spine.
He could be fighting his final battle. Who will fall on their sword? Drew McIntyre getting things underway here.
Oh, yeah, man. And you just know Drew McIntyre is going to do everything he can to get the win. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He knows about the two most important things in this business, man. Checks and championships. Oh, yes.
We've seen just how far Drew is willing to go to get those. Feeling like championships are a carrot on a stick constantly being dangled in front of him. And he's sick of being prodded.
He knows he can't look past the man across the ring from him, though, because that is a competitor who's determined to make everyone, from the boys in the back to the WWE Universe to the crew in the production truck, stand up and take notice of him. And he'll do whatever he feels he needs to in order to make that happen.
Suplex!
Wobbling back up, totally checked out at the moment.
Oh, right into a counter.
Quick evasion from him there.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward. Goodness, that hurt the shoulder. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Goes for a headlock. And smoothly transitioning into the hammerlock.
Takedown right there. Stops the kick.
Paying it back with their own counter.
He answers right back.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Looking like a game of tit for tat now. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
No quick these two. Not at all.
Big shots being put, and he goes for the pin. He's able to kick out before two.
I think he's still just getting warmed up.
Drew is known as the Scottish Warrior. He loves a good fight and is not the slightest bit shy about letting his counterparts know exactly that.
Yeah, and in Drew's case, there's no reason to deviate from that plan. Take the fight to the competition and let the chips fall where they may.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
And McIntyre's aggression seemingly growing with each attack.
Oh, the pinning combination.
Showing some signs of weakness. A pretty effective pin attempt. Drew with great awareness.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Focused on weakening that arm.
Oh, McIntyre
Just launched his opponent.
overhead belly to belly.
McIntyre about to launch into something.
Belly to
Cover here. Is it enough? Gets the shoulder up.
Just barely, but it counts.
McIntyre gets met with a response. Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air.
Oh, with the suplex.
Such a potent display of power and control there.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Tossed back into the ring.
Avoided any damage there.
and he fends off the attack.
Drew's competition knows he's in the deep waters now, and McIntyre is the king shark.
Oh, costly error there. Oh my God. Drew might decide right here.
The countdown is on.
Does McIntyre cap this off?
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
He is still alive. That kick out just proved it. Incredible.
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match. McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence.
McIntyre's looking very determined.
What a counter! He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
I knew this guy wasn't going to let anyone treat him like that for long.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. The cover. The cover. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
He didn't even let the count hit.
Vicious knee drop.
Lining up their opponent. Running knee. McIntyre staggering, can barely find his feet. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. And this is becoming a career-defining matchup. And Drew, this one's for the match. No, stops the count at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Drew McIntyre did it. Set up his opponent. And
Drew may have put an end to this. Oh, and shoulders down. Got the cover.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Man, they had to dig down somewhere deep to get out of that.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago. And he turned it around.
Reversal on top of reversal. Oh, yeah. Shot to the gut. Stop.
Up on the shoulders. Only one way to go from here. And there was some force on that move.
McIntyre wasn't ready. It could be over.
No, my, that was close.
McIntyre's been taken to the deep waters, but he's proving to be someone merely impossible to keep down.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. This could be it. He could win it all here. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
Man.
Hoisted up.
Oh, blow to the breadbasket.
Big time.
Looking to put this one away here. He kicks out at 2.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
McIntyre getting ready. Counters.
Up high.
Clothesline. McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. Breaks the close count.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to kick out there.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Uh-oh.
Boxing their way out of that move. McIntyre.
That might be all Drew needs.
Shoulders are down. Oh, shoulder up before 3.
I have no idea how he did that. He had to dig deep, man.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
This is can't-miss action right now, and this crowd is loving it.
Not an empty seat in the house, and everybody is on their feet now.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Whoa, hold on. Things turn around quickly. Now into the cover. Will McIntyre be able to recover?
Oh, turning it around, changes it into a cover of their own.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
He connects with a counter. Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
And again, Drew goes out. And he slides him back to the mat.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
McIntyre turns things around.
These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
Wow, and now McIntyre is wearing a crimson mask.
All eyes focused on this absolute war. In this business, it truly does not get more masterful than this.
Punishing power slam.
McIntyre with a great shot.
The countdown has begun.
And at this point, that has to do it.
2. Oh, he wasn't even in the match.
a threat before it appears.